one thing that a lot of people don't realize is how much pro players have to sacrifice of their time and friends and time with family and everything. So as you guys can probably see, we spend most of our time just playing, practicing, thinking about the game, talking about the game, theorizing how we can get better, for us theorizing how we can stay on top, you know. My whole life is pretty much based around League, and we get about 1 day off on Mondays, and usually we go out and we do something with our sponsors, or you know, I stream for my fans because I don't really have much time to stream during my regular days, so it is really hard to find free time, and mostly it's just like going out and grabbing dinner with a friend to kind of get your mind off League is nice sometimes.
Well, they're going to go for it. Bigs here. Kaz as well. They don't have too much damage to bring forward. Froggen from the backside. They actually get double lift. And here comes Sven scaring over the wall, crushing down a few members of Fox. But then they regain control and continue to go for the members of Fox. Thought they had the upper hand keeping it in, but TSM was right there to collapse. He has quite a bit to offer to the team support. This is the rush down they may want. Froggen actually gets himself in the front there with
I'm zoning us, I'm zoning us.
I got it.
Go, 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 chase.
One. Spot slam.
He's rooted, he's rooted.
Go mid,
Go mid,
end mid. No arrow.
Alright.
The first game against Lego Fox, we messed up really badly. Like, just playing around Ash, I think, was a big problem for us. For some reason in scrims, we like completely stomp Ashes every single time, and then this time we made some really dumb decisions, like starting Dragon, then getting arrowed to Dragon, then like playing too aggressive mid, Swarm got arrowed, and like they kept stalling out the game by getting good arrow picks.
I think we went into the game with like expectations that like if they play something like wrong, then last time we played them, we wouldn't really punish them because we would just expect them to like have backup or stuff like this. So this time we just went into the game like if they're out of position, we should just punish it super hard. So I think we went into the game with that mentality, and it kind of showed. Like the game one was kind of messy because it was like a lane swap, and they were just giving up a lot of farms, so we kept getting like goal advantage in like towers and stuff, but they were just grouped up all the time, so it felt pretty hard to play, but we turned out with the victory because they just gave up a lot of objectives.
Time to party. Here comes Bjergsen as well. He is weaving walls up to the top lane. He'll be the first one to double lift. Can they capitalize? It is a volley and an auto.
Look at Jax.
Jax. I'm chasing Elise.
Jax flashed down.
I'm gonna ult to them in their base. Let's go.
Don't stuck.
I'm TP in.
I'm on the list. No repel.
I got it. Lucian flash.
Oh, okay,
We can end. I have heal. I'm gonna heal Nar.
Peter. Gas is no glass.
I have heal. Nar! Grass! Okay. Take prop. Alright, let's end.
Gas.
GG.
28:30 on the clock. TSM 2-0 over Echo Fox.
TSM once again. This game, very, very clean from them. A lot more impressive win from the very early stage.
This Peter autos with static shiv. Boom, the wave is gone. And then Peter's like, I'll catch bottom real quick. I'm like, no, I think I'll go for this one.
No, that was me. That was Kevin.
I'm not getting any fucking farm.
Kevin wanted to catch bottom, dude.
I pressed tab. Froggen is just up like 300 CS on me or something.
Yeah, but did you see him? Did you see why that was?
Fuck that first game, dude.
CS growth mindset.
Thank you guys for snapping me out of my fixed mindset.
Fixed fucking farming mindset.
Fixed farm mindset.
Björk has a fixed mindset on farming.
What? No farm. Fuck. The first game was just
Where did
off.
Park go? Oh, he's here.
They're just replaying the gif of TSM slamming Rick Fox.
Jeez,
Did you see that gif?
Dennis, you needed to go to the toilet on game one. Emergency break. Pause.
Dude, I was so close to
Shitting yourself?
no, not shitting, just having to pee.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I peed straight for like a whole minute after I
Why isn't Graves a good ADC? This guy brings up a good point.
Why aren't we
Maybe
putting
because
Graves
my
in Liverpool?
team is in a fixed mindset all the time.
I really liked when we were chasing Lucian across the Wraith wall. oh, this guy has no flash. He's so fucking dead. Flashes away.
I was speaking for the future, like for the next play. He'll
I almost paused the game and said, fucking time that flash. Sorry, I'm not supposed to answer personal. I'm supposed to say, we're going to time flashes from now on. That's what I'm supposed to say.
And the name of the person who failed.
Vincent. Actually, I think Peter was one.
I was one who said he had no flash.
Uber's here. Let's go. All right. Who's going home?
Look, I got Lulu chips. Thinking back on the game, I started out playing really badly. I was just missing a lot of CS randomly, which doesn't really happen. So I ended up being down like 5 or 10 CS against Froggen when I felt like I had been in a position where I should be up 5 or 10 CS with how the laning was going. I was just missing random CS all the time, and that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I just started making a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes. Like Ashe rotated middle, got an Ashe arrow on me and killed me. I was split up from my team in the dragon fight, and I think they collapsed on me and killed me. So I think that game, those are kind of issues that I would do, or things that I would do a couple weeks ago where I wouldn't be with my team for dragon when I should be, or we wouldn't anticipate the Ashe rotating and I would get hit by an arrow, things like that. But I felt like I was just making a lot of mistakes and issues that I had already fixed, so I was pretty disappointed in myself. In the past, I always wanted to play against and beat Froggen because I'm not sure if I've talked about this previously, but I joined a team called L League back in like season 1 or season 2, and I took Froggen's spot after he went to join CLG because L League was some random Danish team and Froggen got a much better opportunity. But when I was playing with that team, they always talked about how Froggen was just a god and how he was the best player they've ever played with, and how they told me these stories like Froggen would just say he would just early pick mid lane and I could counter pick top, and it was just so nice. He could always just pick a Nivea or anything he wanted and he would be perfect then. They told me stories like our jungler said Froggen didn't even take the blue because he just said when he gets blue I'm just gonna go solo kill my laner, and then he would solo kill him. And I was like, I don't even know if this stuff is true. You make him sound like some kind of legend. And after that point I always kind of wanted to beat him, but obviously that's many years ago, and it's a lot different now. So being a pro gamer, there's not a lot of free time at all. You pretty much always have to be playing, and when you're playing, it's not really for fun, it's always to improve. So if you want to be the best, you have to critique yourself, focus really hard on trying to make plays and just like trying to play your best and improve. So you're not going to be able to play as casually. Like, you have to invest a lot into the game and a lot into your practice, and if you don't do it efficiently, then you're going to be wasting your own time. So even though it might seem like from the outside that all we do is play video games, we actually work really hard. We put in a lot of time, probably more time than most other jobs, and we usually have like a full day off where we just relax and do whatever we want. But the rest of the week we grind it out, play around 10 hours a day, and just like focus on the game. What did I order?
Dude, I ordered some
What does it even say on
sandwich.
these?
Yeah, I can't read the oral. I don't know what this is.
Ooh, is that brisket? 1 pound brisket. Is that for both of us, or one each?
What?
There's 1 pound.
What's from
and
this
half
place?
Pound.
What place is this
I
from?
got a half order of normal ribs.
There's 3/4 pound between you and Peter.
So I'll take the half pound and Peter takes the whole pound, because I'm not gonna eat one of these. Really? That looks... Yeah,
Is this the...
I don't know if it's... I don't know. Did you get a half pound? Or 1 pound?
I got 1 pound.
That's a full pound.
Dude, this reminds me of Holy Cow Barbecue days.
Holy Cow Barbecue is better though.
The biscuit sucks. The biscuit sucks? Not good? Yeah. Don't say that, dude. I got the same thing.
It actually blows. It's so dry. Wait, what did you get? Chopped?
I got the same thing as you.
I got... What? No, he didn't.
I
got the same thing. You got a half
You got
pound. You got a full pound.
Our biscuits are cold though. Yeah, what the fuck is this? It's awful.
Wait, you guys are eating?
Wait, so I want to talk about how it is that we, as players, like untilt and parlay that into practice, because I think it's a really useful skill. So like, Soren, I noticed that basically the way that I see you on tilt is, I'll give you an example. Today in your game when you had to flash over the Dragon Pit wall, and you were like, F this, I'm not roaming ever again. You like...
Yeah, I said, I'm not going to roam, I have no spells. But when I got my spells...
And underneath that, I heard... Underneath that, I heard, I hate you all forever.
Yes, that is quite accurate.
The tone of voice actually said that to me as well.
Yeah, it was mostly your tone of voice.
Okay, next time I'll say, alright guys, I need to wait for my stuff to come back
and then you path directly to turret, and then you hit S.
I guess I'm not gonna run anymore.
So, here's what you did. You focused on lane, and you started communicating about like, I don't know, whatever, some basic stuff, and then you just forced yourself to go on the next play. And this is what I've seen you do repeatedly, is you'll recognize when you're in that mindset. So first is awareness. And the second thing you'll do is you'll force yourself to like bodily get over it and just move. And then if the next thing goes bad, you're just like, well, it's just training. Kevin, when he tilts, he's not here. Oh, there he is.
You mean every game?
Kevin tilts? Wait, Kevin tilts?
Wait,
I don't tilt, dude. I'm
Yeah,
just tilting.
I mean, Kevin never tilts.
Yeah, maybe.
You actually, I think, deal better with it in training than you do on stage. You like tell your teammates when you're pissed, or when you're excited, like the screaming or the like, and all that sort of stuff. On stage, you kind of bury it more, and it's a little bit to your detriment because your team like kind of gets embarrassed that you might keep dying, and so they start trying to help you by giving you advantageous situations, but they don't talk about it. Like Peter will just like pass you a wave, or Dennis will say, okay, we need to like draw pressure from top or something like that, because they're afraid that you're tilting, but like you don't communicate your emotions as much. So I think that like in that C9 game with Meteos, like that was the exact opposite of the P1 games. You actually were telling them like how frustrating it was, and you were like doing kind of normal Kevin things. So I think that you have the opposite problem. Is you need to like transfer that behavior on the stage like really clearly. Just make sure your team knows what kind of like inner monologue you have.
Monologue.
Or like,
Kill me now.
do you even tilt at all? What does tilting look like for you?
I'm just not tiltable.
I think Dennis's tilt so much is so that you can toss up and get on stage and shit.
Maybe actually you live in a perpetually tilted state, and that's just like your normal play. Just one day Dennis is gonna like untilt and then turn into some amazing like god of League, and we'll realize he was actually tilted this entire time.
No, tilted.
No, I think for you it's like you essentially try to satisfy too many people. You try to satisfy your top laner and your mid laner and the team, and like you said, you'll like go right into the next play because that feels like that's what they want, and you want to make sure that your team like you want to make sure that you serve your team, and you are diligent about that, and so it ends up that you just kind of get pulled around by them, and so when you're scared and frustrated, you rely on them to say like, no, Dennis, you need to farm, and they like help you farm. Because you're not selfish enough to like push that on yourself and to deny your team your contribution.
So in terms of socializing, we don't have any time to talk to other people, pretty much only our teammates, and because of that we end up getting really close to each other. We have a shit ton of memes, and we just all try to have as much fun as possible while working together, and it's made it really easy to get to know people who have just joined the team or who are like new. So this split, we had Balfrost come in, and we got to know him pretty quickly just by playing with him. You get to know like what his personality's like, what he tends to do, and like what his habits are, and then you just keep going from there and like learn even more about him. And we just become really close as a team. That's pretty much the extent of our social life. We rarely ever get to go out, and we rarely talk to other teams. Maybe we talk to other players in terms of like strategy, but not for like socializing.
Oh yeah, dude. Back in the day, I think being a pro is actually super glam. Like you went to parties, you know, you hung out with fangirls, you actually did have the opportunity to have a social life, and it was also like very exciting because my background, dude, I'm a hella nerd. I never went to parties, I never talked to girls. I feel like Korea made it, once Korea started dominating the scene, everyone looked up to them and everyone looked up to their work ethic and the way that they grounded out. And this is like the start of how all the pros, if you love like season 2, season 3, they started getting burnt out and like they're not able to keep up with the workload or the intensity that you need to put in to be a pro. So, you know, they just started fading out. They weren't as good. They got edged out by like newer players, or they got replaced by Korean imports or whatever. So I'm just really grateful that like, I guess my background was like pretty rough. So I'm like able to keep up with the workload. But having a social life, like even having a life in general, there's no balance, you know. You don't get to be a top performing player and have a life. You just choose one. And so I chose to be a pro.
Liquid testing their mettle against first place TSM, hoping to dethrone an undefeated team here in North America. TSM, of course, on fire. They've had 6 straight 2-0 victories, 14 straight game wins. They're still going.
We could fight bot.
Yeah,
we're fighting bot. We're fighting bot. Greg's no bot.
Greg's no body slam.
You flashed?
He flashed?
Okay,
Yes,
chase,
I'm
chase,
going.
No flash. No flash. I flash on him.
Go now,
Nice.
we can go. I heal.
She flashed.
2 kills already. What a great start for TSM.
They may go for the dive here. It looks like they're trying to set up as Sven's coming around the back.
I don't have that girl.
Okay, nice. Good job.
Nice.
All right, we have 3 kills early, so
Good job.
it's pretty impossible to lose now.
Hey,
Bottom lane,
no,
sorry,
it's not.
sorry. Impossible to lose lane now.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
The play in case there was a dive.
Splash.
One. He's going to
Here he
go
goes.
in, lands it, pushes in, double lift. That's going to be the layered CC, and one more hit will do it. Balfrost trying to take the curtain call, but doesn't even matter. Oh, he's going to be able to.
I'm TPing. Can we fight?
I'm low. Azir's coming.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm in river. I'm like 10 seconds away. Ult team 15. Azir's missing. He's gonna be here soon.
Get shuttle.
Azir's coming here. Yeah, he's right there. Okay.
Okay.
Ulti 10. Ulti 10.
When does this here slash? He has no flash for 20.
I'm really low.
Okay.
Ulti 7.
Okay.
I can walk up here.
in.
Yeah. Okay.
I flash on this here.
Azir. He's stunned.
Block it. Nice. Look
This
at
guy. He's chained. I can't chase. Yeah. We got him. Give me kill.
I got a bad
Tunnel in 6,
I got him.
5.
Nice.
This one's going to be the Nexus turrets dropping down below half HP. One more auto will do it. That's one destroyed. The second one's going to be up in front of him. And now it's only on to the Nexus. TSM maxing out their fantasy points and going for the game win right now. Dardock down at 1200 HP. Nexus in front of them. That's going to be the game. TSM have now won 15 straight games of League of Legends in the North American LCS and show no signs of stopping.
Just ridiculous.
So in the series against Team Liquid, it went pretty well. The early game was pretty good. We got a couple of early kills on Lucian from a counter gank. And then after that, we were just able to snowball our lead. We were able to pretty much keep our lead and gain a substantial CS lead. And then we kind of shifted that to the other parts of the map, and we were able to group up and secure a win.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, Fence here.
TV's
The
coming
flash
in behind
knock comes
them.
in for the root as well. Look at the damage of it. They've got Dardock, though, taken out by Double Lift. That was smart by TSM, and now here comes the rest of the squad. Matt running out of HP. No summoners up. Double Lift will get this chase pretty easily. One more hit will do it, and it's a double kill. Now Fabi is out of resources. Running from Hanser, but that is a Mega Dart. That's a stun to the wall. 234 gets him the kill.
Yeah, look at this here. I just got to
zoning us though.
Back off. Back.
Yeah, I'm here. I might need help here. Okay.
You're
Look at
okay.
I'm Zonius. I'm okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, run back to Baron.
I'm ready. I'm ready to turn here. Okay.
All right, yeah, ready?
Go.
I'm on Rek'Sai. Oh, no,
Aurelia. Come on, Aurelia. Karma said.
Aurelia. Careful's here.
I don't have no pull.
I'm moving.
Careful's here. Alright, back up. Alright,
I'm dead.
Back up. Just run.
I see John. Get out if you can.
Aurelia?
Defense.
I'm on Lucian.
I heal Sivir.
I'm on Karma. Heal for
I'm on
Sivir.
Aurelia.
Yeah, we win. Good job,
Nice,
guys.
good.
I'm on our side.
Fuck.
Jesus, nice peel, guys.
How the fuck did you guys get caught?
Hey! Yo, look at this.
I just played like shit.
That's the flying
Thanks for the carry, guys.
Beautiful.
Punching their ticket to the playoffs. TSM is on such a run lately, and Liquid coming into this, pegged by many as the 3rd best team in the league. TSM makes it look easy.
They really do. And both games actually.
everyone was a little bit like communicating a lot more, so we were able to come up with like really creative game plans. Like, okay, we're gonna do this, go for this objective, and then do this. Like, it felt very smooth, and I think that's like that second game was definitely like for me a really good indication like how far along we've come because everyone was talking. So I was able to like, you know, have a conversation with everyone on the team. We were able to like come together and make like the best decisions. So even though we weren't like fighting a lot, we were up like a shitload of gold without having to like, you know, take kills, take fights. And I think like our macro play is a result of everyone on the team giving the right info. Piglet is one of the few ADs I really respect because his mechanics are so sick. When I play against him, you know, it's just, it feels high pressure. Like I feel, any AD who's played against him competitively will tell you like you feel pressured because he has like insane mechanics. And it's hard to hit him with skill shots, and he usually hits his skill shots. He usually like doesn't miss CS, and when he gets a lead, he holds on to it and he doesn't throw. And I don't really know what to think about Fabi other than like he must fit the team a lot better because as an individual, he's not as good. Like his laning phase obviously sucks. I think he just lacks experience, like competitive experience, as you would expect. Like he lets himself fall too far behind too consistently. In that way, I really kind of miss the challenge of playing against Piglet. It was always really fun, and I'm gonna miss that.
I think if you're winning a lot of games, you get along with each other pretty well. It's definitely different for teams that are losing a lot. You know, if you're losing a lot, you start to lose trust in your teammates, and it really tests those relationships on the ground up and whether or not there's loyalty in those. So I think it's pretty easy for us because we're constantly winning, and it's hard to see any faults of like teammates personality-wise because we just get along with each other because we're winning so much. But other than that, you know, we're still all hardworking people, and even though we're winning a lot, we're not saying, you know, we're the best team, so we're just not going to do anything now. We're just, like always looking for ways to improve. And I think because that we have that shared mindset and we have a shared common goal, it helps us in that sense, and we get along with each other pretty well.